Solano's got to.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Our next fight of the evening is brought to you by Spearmint Rhino, scheduled for three-minute rounds at a catch weight of 160 pounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. He comes to this fight with a record of 2 wins and 1 loss. Both of his wins coming by way of submission. He stands at 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighed in officially at 158.8 pounds, representing Paragon Academy from Santa Barbara, California, Yaskin Solano. And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist. He comes to this fight with a record of 1 win, 2 losses, and 1 draw. His 1 win coming by way of submission. He stands at 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighed in at 158.8 pounds. He trains with Boss Rutten's Elite MMA from Westlake Village, California, Turi Kraschinsky. Referee in charge of the action, Mike Bell.
A catchweight bout on its way at 160 pounds between Yaskin Solano in the black trunks, Zach Kraschinsky in the American trunks. This is the University of Mixed Martial Arts. It starts here.
The American trunks?
That's right. 2 nasty leg kicks.
Oh, there goes the grappling. That's exactly what we were expecting to see from Solano. But then here comes Kraschinsky going for that guillotine. I don't think it's deep enough, but that doesn't look bad.
Doesn't look bad, but not full body control.
Well, no, and he doesn't have it. And Solano has been in this position plenty of times. This is a grappler.
Oh, big slam.
When you use that slam, the guillotine's not good from that position.
That slam takes a lot of air out of the body.
And when you're in side control, you just can't finish the guillotine. You need to have control of the body.
So now here's the question, the big test. What's happened in Zach Kraschinsky's ground game? And great work as Solano
fantastic defense of that mount, yeah. But here we are seeing definitely Solano is really comfortable with that top control and utilizing his grappling.
Nasty groundwork from Solano so far.
Fantastic. Kraschinsky's doing a great job defending and being active. It's really hard, it's really easy to get caught under a guy like Solano who's so good at the ground, and Kraschinsky is definitely showing off his grappling skills here.
Well, quit's a word Kraschinsky never did learn.
Absolutely. This is a tough kid. Young man, gentleman.
Interesting choice by Solano to let Kraschinsky back to his feet.
Yeah. He likes that inside kick. Both of them.
Nicely checked, though, by Zach.
Yeah. We're right back in the clinch, and we've seen Kraschinsky do well in the clinch before. So let's see if Solano can take it back to the ground where it seems like he wants to go. There it is, and he lands on kind of in Zach's guard, but he's able to pass it into side control.
Immediately looking to pass like that.
Yeah. He's doing a great job getting side control. Now he's in mount, which this could be a really dangerous place for Zach. You notice how Zach's trying to buck him off?
Doing a good job of not letting Solano get
yeah,
planted to throw
you
that
definitely don't want somebody to be planted, and he's going for that arm bar. He's fighting for it. He's got the spider web locked in, but he let go of the leg. And
that thing is
what
nasty.
happens is you can let somebody corkscrew out if you don't hold on to their legs in that position. And Zach is doing a really great job fighting for it. But what needs to happen here is Solano needs to squeeze his knees together, and then he can finish it.
We've seen a lot of arm bars lost by not squeezing the legs together.
You gotta squeeze those knees together.
In fact, most famously, George St. Pierre against
Dan Hardy.
Against Dan Hardy.
Yeah, absolutely. But it doesn't look like Solano's giving up on that arm. He wanted it again. He's going for those knees.
That knee to the body, underutilized
that's gotta
and really
hurt.
nasty.
That's gotta hurt. But again, Zach is doing a great job defending against this. I think this is the best grappling that we've seen from Kraschinsky so far.
No one's ever questioned the toughness of Zach Kraschinsky.
That was an exciting first round. I enjoyed
Unbelievable
that.
first
Fantastic
round.
from both guys. You know, I was expecting it to be all grappling from Solano, but he's wanted to strike a little
Definitely
bit.
threw some nasty punches, but that grappling game, real smothering.
Smothering, but Zach did a great job defending it. You know, a lot of lesser guys would have been overwhelmed by Solano's grappling, and Zach did a great job defending it. He wasn't really able ever to get the upper hand in the grappling, but he was always able to defend everything that Solano threw at him, which says a lot.
Well, he did get that arm trapped in the arm bar, and just for the grace of Solano
He
not
was used like-
closing his legs.
Well, he was also doing a great job corkscrewing
keep
it
up
out,
with
so
the latest
he
news
was
and events,
defending it
download
properly.
the
When
Spearmint
you let go of
Rhino
somebody's
MMA.
leg, when you have that arm bar locked in and you're in the spider web, when you let go of their legs, you give them the opportunity to corkscrew out of it, and that's exactly what happened.
Impressive work from both fighters in the first round. The second stanza on its way. Who will write the story of this fight? Will it be Yaskin Solano in the black trunks? Will it be Zach Kraschinsky in the American trunks?
Both of these guys looking very composed, very professional. This does not look like an amateur fight.
Now, interesting choice. You see that there's a lot of water on the body of Yaskin Solano.
Yeah.
Considering how much he's going for the grappling, I'm surprised his corner didn't wipe a lot of that off.
Well, a lot of it could be sweat. See, when you're sweating so much from grappling, like just the sweat keeps pouring. He might be that guy.
A lot of that is water, though. I
And
saw
he
that in
is
the corner.
right back into side control and going for that mount. And that's really, Zach's doing a great job defending it. But you can see that this is something that Solano does over and over again. He just does it without thinking.
You know what he's doing really well is using strikes to open up opportunities
Yes,
to pass.
Absolutely. And there he's going for that back. Can he get the hooks in, or is he happy with just striking? He's got one hook in, and he's got the backpack. He's going to try and pull Zach back so he can get that other hook in and possibly go for the choke.
Can he put the backpack on Zach for the attack?
Oh, look at you, Dr. Seuss.
Hand fight taking place under the
Zach
neck of
doing
Kraschinsky.
a great job defending against those attacks. And now it looks like he's going to go for mount. Solano's back in mount. But Zach is, again, doing a great job defending.
But this is sort of the same trouble that Kraschinsky had against Oscara and against Skrill.
Right.
It's he's not letting them submit him. He's not letting them completely dominate him.
But he's also not getting points himself.
He's staying in that bad position,
Absolutely.
absorbing damage.
Yeah, he's going to need to get out of this and start striking so he can start getting those points, because right now Solano is the one that is controlling the ring, controlling the action, deciding where the fight is. And when we only have 2 minutes,
Solano softening up the body.
doing a great job.
This is
Solano's
a very
not letting
well-trained
him, yeah.
fighter.
He's not letting him get up, and he stood up and kind of let him kick him a bit. Now he's right back into half guard. Raining down blows from the back, holding on to control of the back.
The decision-making of Solano so far, very impressive.
And we're definitely seeing that grappling, which, you know, he's a Paragon guy. Not a surprise.
Paragon Santa Barbara, really nasty
Yeah,
gym. I
you
trained
know.
there once. Very hard workouts, a no-quit attitude.
Zach's in trouble. There it is.
And that is it. Referee Mike Bell calls this to an end.
Great show of respect
Partway
from
through
Solano.
round number 2.
Yeah. You know, the old saying is you probably don't want to get in a grappling fight with a guy with cauliflower ears.
You're probably right.
You know, you don't get cauliflower ears your first 2 months.
Well, not too much to decide here. Yaskin Solano made that choice for our judges with a round 2 technical knockout.
Yeah.
Zach Kraschinsky, such a tough young man.
He is incredibly tough. We've obviously seen his ability to defend and weather those storms of grappling, but I think Solano is, you know, he found his stride with that overwhelming wrestling, grappling, grinding style of his, and that's just where he's really good.
Now, I want to take a look at the record of Zach Kraschinsky right now, because this kind of is an interesting tale. In the last 6 months or so,
Yes.
last 7-8 months really, he's fought 4 times now against 4 very difficult grapplers. AJ Lavarius, Steven Shriel, Christopherson Esquera, and now, of course, Yaskin Solano.
Right. And that's a lot of amateur fights to have.
A lot of amateur fights to have. Let's go inside the cage with Salvador Ariano.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the punishment ends at 2 minutes, 37 seconds into the second round. Your winner by TKO, Yaskin Solano.
I'm here with your winner, Yaskin Solano. Yaskin, you came in here against a very tough opponent in Zach Kraschinsky that's had a lot of fights here, but you kept your composure and put on a fantastic display of jiu-jitsu. Was that the game plan coming in here?
I'm here to represent Paragon Jiu-Jitsu and just Jiu-Jitsu as a whole. Zach was tough. I knew that going in. If you watch his fights, he's game from the beginning to the end. But before we continue, I'm really here to celebrate two people. My two corners, their fathers, and they're here on their Father's Day weekend. And I want to dedicate this fight to my friend Emmanuel Sierra, who passed away last month. This is for you, buddy, and everything you taught me. I love you all. Thank you for coming. I love UofMMA. Thank you, Zach.
Well, it was just a wonderful fight you guys both put on here. Anything else you can say about your opponent? Were you hurt at any time?
Definitely, when Zach hit me, he hit me hard. Like I said, he's game, he's tough. He's throwing to kill, he's not throwing to play.
Well, we look forward to seeing much more out of you. Anybody else you want to shout out for this victory?
Just my family, Emmanuel Sierra's family, because they're the strong ones, and all my friends who came, my family, and all the UofMMA staff and promoters, matchmaker, thank you.
Well, it was a great victory. Give it up to you and Mr. Kraschinsky. Give it up for Yaskin Solano, ladies and gentlemen.
Your winner by technical knockout in round number 2, Yaskin Solano.